The bull ball.
Tic tac, sir?
Get the hell out of here. Go, Webb, go!
Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast, Threeskins podcast. Were you ready for that?
No, I wasn't.
We
no,
weren't.
not really.
Yeah, but fuck it, we're going straight in.
Yeah, just do it.
Let's do it live.
What YouTuber intro was that?
Threeskins podcast.
Oh, they're my favourite.
They're shit. Okay, well, let's go straight into it. I mean, we might as well just skip the whole what have you been doing this week.
Well, let's keep it short.
We all know what each other's been doing. We still
Red
playing
Dead?
Still playing Red Dead?
I haven't been playing any Red Dead.
Oh,
I'm so gutted. I haven't been playing Red Dead in like 5 days.
I finally finished it.
I've been watching my hair grow back. That's what I've been stood in front of the mirror like that.
Go back and
Or a
watch
magnifying glass.
Go back and watch our podcast and watch the evolution of Lewis's hair.
Yeah, actually, I want to go back and have a look at how much it's changed.
It's weird, you know. Like I went back the other day and saw like when it was first shaved off, and I was like,
That's
I
another
don't
thing,
even
actually.
remember looking like that.
Me and Matt have both had our haircuts.
Yeah, you two. That's what
Fresh
you've been up
cuts.
to. You've had
Yeah.
haircuts. Look at
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
We're looking so sharp on the Threeskins.
I
here
don't
now.
like it. I quite miss having long hair.
But
I regret
in
it.
4 months, my hair is going to look exactly the same as it does now, and you two are going to look just like you did. You got like these magical genes where your hair grows like super quick.
It's very weird. My hair's already grown quite a lot since like the week ago I cut it. But anyway,
My nails grow fast.
yeah, same. It's crazy.
My
like-
nails grow really
I have
fast.
to cut them like once a week.
I cut these about 2-3 days ago, and I cut them to the pink. It's crazy how fast. They grow.
My nails grow
You
really
love
quick,
cutting
but
it
I've
to
got
the
no
pink.
hair.
Got cut to the pink.
Like,
Anyway,
was
yeah. Well,
weird.
if no Red Dead 2.
Red Dead 2.
I'm gutted. I keep
I
every
completed
evening.
it. I completed it like fully. Incredible. One of the best games ever. I love it. It's incredible. It's a great game.
I'm doing the same thing with Spider-Man. I'm taking my time because I love the game so much. I just don't want it to
I
end.
still didn't.
But
But then when it
I
ends,
haven't
it doesn't
played
even
Spider-Man.
end.
Yeah,
does
but I'm also fine with the idea that like the online's coming out soon.
it? Yeah.
I hope
Yeah.
you can play as a Native American because
No, Threeskins gang.
whenever I'm playing, I'm just like, man, I wish I was Charles. Why do I have to be all these motherfuckers? I want to be Charles. I want to go bow and
Yeah,
arrow
man.
some bitches.
Who'd like to see a like a Threeskins gaming live stream where we'll get on Red Dead and we'll like or maybe not even a live stream, maybe just a
Posse.
video. Yeah,
The old posse.
the Threeskins gang.
It does
That'd be
actually
good.
sound like a proper gang that would be in that
Yeah,
game, doesn't it?
Threeskins does sound like a gang name.
Now Threeskins.
Especially if you're a Native American.
Here's one of
I
my
am
favorite
skin
things.
free.
Here's one of my favorite things about Red Dead.
Okay.
Hey boy. Yeah, boy.
Hey, partner.
Is it?
Partner.
There you go, boy.
Oh yeah, when
You're all right, boy.
You're right, boy.
You're all right, boy.
It's like I got a gal horse and it was like, come on, girl. I was like, I'm getting a fucking other horse. I want to
I
hear
need a
that,
horse with a
boy.
nutsack.
Come on, boy.
That's all I do because it gets your honour up, doesn't it? Saying hello to people. So I just go around being a dickhead and then just ride around like, "Hey, Mister," just saying hello.
What's
to
going
everyone.
on, partner?
Yeah, it's-
Morning. Oh yeah. Other than that, we've actually been releasing Where's My Challenge?
Yeah, you guys are back on it.
Yeah.
And we
Try
did
and do
we did
2
a
a week.
really good live stream last night. I mean, obviously it's been a week
yeah.
since then, but it was pretty good.
Yeah, we did well.
You
Really
guys
great.
got well and truly on it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty. Greg's hungover this morning. I'm not.
It's the absence.
Can people watch your live
Yeah.
streams back, or do you get rid of them?
I get rid of him.
He gets rid of him because of me.
Sorry, guys. I was going to say you can go and check it out, but no,
I
you
might,
can't.
I might make a live stream highlights channel.
That'd be good.
We have thought about doing.
I mean,
that,
we
yeah.
were gonna put it on this channel, but you know,
I
had
came
to
and
butt his head in.
ruined that.
But-
Had to butt his fucking bald head in.
Butthead.
Right, so we're going to the first
Half
topic. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Topic 1.
So, with the passing of Stan Lee, we are going to be talking about superheroes today.
Yeah.
Specifically, our favourite superheroes and villains, and then what we would be as a superhero.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's cool.
But
So
you
it's not-
don't even have to be a superhero. You could be a super villain. And what would your powers be?
Well,
and what would you do?
Yeah, well,
I know
I
what
mean-
Greg's would be.
I'm already a supervillain. I played.
I mean, when it comes to like favorite
Doofenshmirtz in Phineas and Ferb.
superheroes, I mean, it depends because my favorite superhero isn't actually super. It's Batman. He's not really super, is he? He's just a
Now,
dude in a
no,
mask.
we know his superpower is luck.
He's just
That's a
yeah,
superpower.
there's that fan theory that the Joker and Batman have the same superpower of luck,
Yeah.
and that's how they can't kill each other. Is
Yeah.
because
Really?
they're just too
That's
lucky.
a really
So
interesting
they can't.
theory.
They
I like
just
that.
can't
Cool,
kill
isn't
each other. Yeah,
Well,
it's cool.
isn't there like another? I don't even know if it's a fan theory because I don't know a lot about like the lore of superheroes. But isn't there something? Might have even been in the comics where like there's multiple Jokers, and that's why like whenever he kills him, he comes back because there's like 3 or 4 of them or something. I
Yeah,
swear
there's
that's
lo-
a
there's
thing.
loads of
That's
things
like
like
that's like
The-
Robin.
the
though.
thing is about,
Yeah,
like,
there's
comic
there's like
books-
10 Robins. isn't
Yeah,
there?
yeah, that's true. The thing about comic books though is that they just reboot it like every few years.
Yeah, with, like, a
everything has
different
happened.
sort of
I could probably
universe.
find a comic book where Batman comes out as gay or something. You know, it doesn't matter. Everything's
Please do.
Batman.
Well, what do you think he had those little boys around him all the time?
Greg.
Here we go.
Just saying,
Here we
Robin. Just saying. Look, I'm not.
Why would you be called a superhero called Robin? That just like
It's such
that's a
shit.
villain name.
Yeah.
He robs. He's
Yeah,
going
but
out
it's
robbing.
obviously named after the bird. You dimwit.
He's obviously Scout.
You dingwit.
yeah, dimwit.
Fucking hell, Batman! We gotta go. We gotta go,
But,
Robin. Fucking hell.
If it's a superhero with actual superpowers, it's got to be Spider-Man. You just can't beat Spider-Man.
Spider-Man is cool.
Go web go. I don't know if that's in
Fly.
this. It would be in this intro, but go. Web,
I put
go.
it in the last one, but it can be in this one if you want.
Yeah, I really enjoy superheroes and superhero movies, and even the camp crappy ones.
I've
I think the camper,
ones
the
down
crappier,
here.
the better.
I've
Batman
gone off
Forever.
of superheroes a lot, like sort of in the last couple
I
of
feel like
years.
the Marvel films have
More
saturated.
specifically Marvel,
They've
yeah.
saturated it all.
I used to
Just a
enjoy
bit.
watching Marvel films, but like I've got friends who are like deeply obsessed with them, and it's like if you don't watch a couple for like a year, all of a sudden you're like 8 films behind. And you have to watch all of those for like the next mega one to make sense. And I'm like, I don't have the time to
It's
sit
kind
and
of
watch
annoying.
20.
Well, but that's why I love Guardians of the Galaxy.
See, I think Guardians of the
yeah,
Galaxy
great.
is brilliant. Because
But-
you don't have to watch the other one. Guardians of the Galaxy is probably my favourite Marvel film in the last couple of years. So good.
I mean, there's a few superheroes in the Marvel films I don't really like. I don't like Iron Man. He's just a bit lame, isn't he?
Iron Man used to be my favourite, and now I look back and I'm just like, yeah, no,
he's sort of
not
like
good.
if Batman was a snobby cunt. You know what I mean? And an alcoholic.
So you.
Yeah, look, yeah, kind of. Yeah,
Iron
You're Iron Man.
I
Iron
can never be Batman. I'm just not Batman material. I would be Iron Man, sat behind my superpower
George
suit.
Clooney played Batman. I think you can do it.
Hey,
One of the
but
best
Val
things.
Kilmer played him, and Val Kilmer's
One
the
of
best.
the best things about that Batman and Robin movie is when they're like betting for Uma Thurman's Poison Ivy.
Yeah, and he
they
gets
get out like the bat card.
credit. Oh my
The
god,
bat credit card.
such a camp shit film, but it's so funny. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age.
Love it.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Brilliant. But yeah, I'm just going to say it again. I think we mentioned about 50 times, but the Dark Knight trilogy is just that's superheroes for me.
Yeah, I think it's probably
They're not really
it set
superhero in
the
it.
it set the bar a bit high for other films, no doubt.
I can't really talk too much about Marvel. I've literally only watched like the first 3 Spider-Mans and maybe
You watched the
Iron
new-
Man
I look a
and
bit
Iron
like
Man.
Did you watch
Dark-
the new Spider-Man?
No.
It's decent. It's not as good as
Is that
the old
Homecoming?
I still haven't seen Homecoming either. I was just about to say
Good.
Spider-Man 3. You know when he goes like all emo. I look a bit like him at the moment. I got like the turtleneck and this shit hair. Like,
You can do that in the game, can't
Yeah,
you?
you can.
can you? Oh yeah, he's like, hey, don't ask me to do the hand thing. Yeah, shit. Didn't think about that. But no,
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like what like other superheroes that are pretty decent. I always like the X-Men comics because they weren't like normal superheroes. It's sort of like everyone's got powers, but they're kind of quite a lot of mutants just have shit powers. It's like
Naff one.
it's just like dude with green skin and tail. It's just like that's pretty cool. though.
Lizard guy.
Yeah.
do you know the only thing? Like, I get why they do it, and like, it's not really like something I don't like, but I just find it weird. Like, you know, in like the Spider-Man universe, like all the villains are named their villainly names before they even become.
Octavius.
Yeah, he's called Otto Octavius before he becomes an like his
Oh,
whole life.
How did
I wonder,
he?
Yeah.
How did he become a villain? Like,
Yeah.
a name like that.
Oh,
They take the mickey out of it in Spider-Man 2 because, like, what's it? The news guy, J. Jonah Jameson. He's like, what's the odds? A man named Otto Octavius has 8 arms?
Yeah, they're just
We're kind of...
and every single person who's a superhero or supervillain has an alliterated name.
Yeah.
Like all of them. It's like
But that's Stan Lee, because that's another thing that Stan Lee used to do. He used to just give everyone
I just
cool
think
names.
it's funny, like, a man who acts like a spider. Spider-Man.
It's just like... But back then it wasn't taken. It was just so easy.
It's a human spider. It's a human spider. Dude, one of the best things ever is that wrestling match from the first Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's one
what are you doing up there? Getting away from you.
That's a nice
You've done this
outfit.
way a
Did your
tiny
husband make it for you?
Can't make that.
You
don't
can
know
get that
what
outfit
it
on the
is.
game, can't you?
Yeah.
There's like a
Yeah,
wrestling
yeah,
outfit.
it's cool.
I wanted to buy it because I didn't want to. I didn't want the outfit, but like the perk to it was really cool.
Yeah, isn't it? You can like swing people around.
You can throw brutes, I think.
Yeah.
The big guys or something. Talking about gaming again. So,
Yeah.
but then I suppose that's a big part of the superhero universe. So, go on. Who are your favourite superhero? If you could pick one favourite superhero, I know of it. It's probably Batman.
Batman.
It's just Batman. He's just... the mythology around Batman as a character is incredible. Like, the villains... You know, like, every villain is basically, like, a representation of, like, some sort of psychotic sort of mental illness, you know what I mean? You got, like, you got, like, Two-Face. It's, like, dissociative personality disorder, you know what I mean?
What's
You got-
Penguin? Obesity.
Mate, Penguin is Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito
Dwarf.
with a monkey.
Obesity.
Yeah, I think he's the only one that doesn't really count. Because, like, you can do it with, like, Joker.
Unless you count
can do
the
that.
Gotham
Because I like the
series.
whole idea of Arkham Asylum. It's like they're so fucked up. They don't even go to prison. They just go to a fucking mental institution. Like, what the fuck's going on there? You know what I mean? But I love it. It's pretty.
I
cool.
know who Batman is. I'm Batman!
Yeah.
That's in Batman Forever. You need to watch it. We need to sit down and just
Yeah,
watch it
you need to
together.
force
I've
you to
seen
watch it.
Batman
It's
Forever,
so,
but I
it's
don't.
it's good bad.
I can't say I remember it quote unquote.
Okay,
Quite like
so what
you
I'm
two.
gonna say is Batman's my favorite, but given the fact that it's unfair to even include Batman because he's just the best.
He's just everyone's
Then it's
answer.
just Spider-Man, I guess. But then again, if I could like choose a certain kind of superheroes, it's the X-Men. I like mutants. I think they're cool. Like
Logan's
I
a great
said,
film.
green dude
Have you seen that?
with tail. I mean,
No,
that's-
I
it's
haven't. I haven't
cool.
seen any of the X-Men.
You should watch Logan.
It's the only.
You should
good
probably
one.
watch the first two X-Men and then Logan.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I was just trying. I was struggling to think who my favourite superhero is, and as soon as you mentioned X-Men, I think it's probably Deadpool.
Really?
I think Deadpool's brilliant.
Yeah.
I just sort of forgot about it, but
I
like,
think that you think you would be Deadpool.
me.
Yeah. Making little quips.
Oh, I got my little quips.
He's
Yeah.
so cool, man. No, I couldn't. I'm not that. I'm not cool
Okay,
enough.
like Deadpool.
He's the thing about Deadpool is that he's not a warrior.
yeah.
And that's what makes him cool. And I am.
It's
that
Like,
self-awareness
He's running
of
around.
Lewis.
He's
Yeah.
got cancer. He's like all this horrible shit, and he's just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna keep making jokes. Where if that was me, I'd just be like,
Thing is that,
I'm
like-
not cool enough.
Did you like that
Like,
without it?
My
Yeah,
only
this is
issue
true,
with Deadpool
like-
is not Deadpool itself. It's the fact that everyone's seen.
But
the
he's not really a hero.
No,
I suppose,
everyone's
so,
seen
like,
this trailer recently of like this Detective Pikachu.
oh.
It's just Deadpool Pikachu.
It's Deadpool
It's the same
clean,
fucking
isn't it?
shit
Yeah.
jokes. It's just like
Deadpool
it irritates
Pikachu.
me.
But the thing about Ryan Reynolds though is that I think he was born to play Deadpool. He's brilliant.
Yeah, he's
But
great Deadpool.
A lot of the other films he's done in his career.
I think
Awful.
his sort of
He doesn't make good film
His sort of
choices,
humor
like-
fits Deadpool. It just
It's
doesn't fit
brilliant.
anything
He
else.
is Deadpool.
Yeah.
I have never seen somebody so well suited to a role as Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool.
Yeah, he just suits it.
But what about Hugh Jackman? The man who sings...
But what about Val Kilmer with Batman? I mean, come on, best Batman, got them nipple things.
Do you think
What
Val
do
Kilmer's the best Batman?
Yeah, 100%, easy.
He actually does.
Val Kilmer is probably one of my favorite actors. I love him. I think
What's
he's
that
incredible.
really funny thing from Christian Bale does as Batman? And it's about the bridge.
What do you mean the bridge?
There's that bit you showed me, and he's just like, and you don't know what he's saying.
Yeah, he's trying to like find out like the detonators for the bridge or whatever, and he just grabs this dude, and if you watch it, he's not saying anything sensical. It's like people have done that thing with Dumbledore where he goes up to Harry, he's like, "There's a goblet of fire."
Yeah,
It's like that, but worse. It's just like What?
Sounds like Don Vito.
I'm not even joking. If I'll send you the link, people can watch that in the description. We're not joking. He literally just goes.
Can we have it as the transition sound for the next slide? Now for the next topic.
Alright, so let's go from heroes to villains.
Okay, I was going to say who's your least favourite superhero, but we can do favourite villains. If
That
you
would be
want.
so hard to do least favourite.
You've already said Iron Man, haven't you?
Yeah, I just think he's a bit lame.
I don't like Wonder Woman's a bit shit, isn't she?
The Wonder Woman. The thing is,
I think that's the thing about superheroes. I think there are plenty more bad superheroes than there are good ones. There's loads of naff superheroes.
No, that was a joke.
Anything? No, you go. It's just I just wanted to finish that topic altogether, but it's okay.
All right, then you do. Yeah, do.
No, I'd
villains.
say my least favourite. I'll just say it now.
Go for it.
Is probably one of the crap X-Men.
Like which one? There's this guy that's like covered with like things and he can shoot them out and they're like porcupine spikes. That's what he's got.
Juggernaut.
Now Juggernaut's pretty cool.
I'm the fucking Juggernaut, bitch. We're gonna go to this.
How did you put it up with like a blood of fire?
We're probably.
Have you ever watched that one? That thing. It's like an old YouTube thing where it's just like one of the old X-Men like cartoons, and it's just a guy talking over the Juggernaut.
No.
Never watched that?
No.
That's so famous, man. I used to watch that all the time when I was like 14.
What were we gonna say? Sorry.
I was going to say, who's your favourite villain then? I think my favourite villain is. I wouldn't necessarily say on screen it's like the best. I still think it's good, but I just think like as a character, probably like Loki maybe. Like I just think he's really cool. Like a god who's like a god of mischief and a shapeshifter. I think, but like you say, in the Avengers, I don't watch the Avengers and go like, oh, Loki's so cool. Like it's a bit like yeah, but like as a character written down on
They're
paper.
making a TV show about him.
Really?
And it's going to be Tom Hiddleston playing him.
I just think on paper Loki is like I think he's like the coolest, like a shapeshifter. The things you could do, I think that's awesome.
I'm struggling.
He's not the most evil, but
yeah, agreed.
I just think like the mischief thing and the shapeshifting. I just think it's really cool. And Tom Hiddleston is good as Loki.
I like the Riddler.
Yeah, Matt's always been attracted to the Riddler. Not
Well,
Jim Carrey's Riddler.
Yeah, but no,
the Riddler from probably like the video games.
Just the idea of the Riddler's cool.
Yeah.
I think one of my favorites is just Two-Face.
Yeah.
I don't know
You
what it
love
is.
Two-Face.
I've always liked Two-Face.
And it's funny because you're Two-Face, so...
Exactly. Maybe that's why I like him so much.
What's the... I sound stupid. What was the guy's name who played Two-Face in Batman Forever?
Tommy Lee Jones.
That's it. Tommy Lee Jones and Jim Carrey like hated each other in real life during that film.
They didn't like each other.
Yeah.
They're like the most unsuited pair of people.
Apparently what happened is like Jim Carrey saw him
in a restaurant
and he literally just like hugged him and he's like, I hate you so much.
Yeah, he went up to his table and was like, oh hey, how you doing? And he was like, I really don't like you, Gary. It's like,
that's crazy.
That's horrible, isn't it?
That's so stupid. Just get along.
Who gives a shit?
Old people.
Old country for
I can always
country for old men.
Okay, right. So let's move on to I think what everyone's sort of more excited for. I want to start with Greg because I know it's going to be special, and by special I mean like
probably includes
special
slavery or something.
Yeah, you want to sit back a tiny bit.
What's the superpower?
Yeah.
What would you be?
Would you be a superhero or a supervillain?
What's your name?
What would your name be, and what would you do?
First off, I wouldn't be a hero or villain. I'll be out for myself.
Okay.
An anti-hero.
So like Deadpool style. I'd
just be like I am now. And but I've been thinking about it because there's a few ways I would do it. Okay, I'd maybe do. I mean, obviously we're excluding things like I'm just God because that's just unfair. So
you already think that
something like I would like something like being a master of illusions, or something like
the illusion on the back of your leg.
Yeah. No,
stop right there.
Like,
look at
this. Because then you'd be able to shapeshift because you just give someone the illusion you look like someone else, and it'd be cool. And like you can make people like walk off a cliff because it just looks like there's a bridge.
Is that kind of like? Is it Jessica Jones?
No, but that's the one I was going to go to. It would either be illusions or it would just be mind control.
Yeah.
Because then if someone's superpowered, you just be like, well, just shoot your own power at your face and they're dead. Because you got your mind control.
You could just be like, yo, Spider-Man, whilst you're swinging...
Just
more...
shoot the web down your mouth.
Blow your brains out with your web shooter.
Mind control is OP. I would, yeah. Because, yeah.
What would your name be?
I'm sorry, I just had this thought of like shooting the web so much it shoots out his ass, and then he's hung by the wall like just dead like a spider.
He shoots it up his nose and it comes out of his mouth, like, and he just chokes on it.
God.
So what would your name be? What would your super name be?
Well, like
Gurgman.
I would use something like, because the only person I can think of that's similar is like Mysterio.
Mysterion.
Killgrave's like similar. So Killgrave is what I would want because it's got grave in it. But that's I wouldn't mind necromancy, but we're gonna.
I was surprised that you didn't say something about graves. Not gonna lie.
But nah, illusions.
Spawn infinite graves.
Doctor.
Always starts as Doctor, doesn't it?
Doctor Minds, dude. Fuck.
Dr. Mind Dude is brilliant. Dr. Mind Dude.
Dr. Mind
Even that name would like confuse the person. You wouldn't need
But
what?
What's your name? Dr. Mind
Whenever
Dude.
I do it, whenever I want to do, I want it to be so like I have to hold my head like this, and then like my hand goes a little bit purple.
You're getting so.
Because you got to do a little bit visual thing. Because then it's not going to work well in a movie.
You're
not going to get your own film if you don't look cool.
Is it like the psychics from South Park where they were like...
Yeah, some noise effects would be good. Because then I can use the mind control to tell people around that they don't hear it, but I can.
Brilliant. About you?
Okay. Oh, yeah, me. I would just be like Superman. Basically,
so you'd be a hero. You'd like fight crime.
I'd fly and I'd get the bitches.
He does get the bitches. Well, one bitch.
That's it, really. I just want to fly.
Yeah. That's probably something I should have thought about. Flying would be incredible.
So you'd have the power of flight. But would you be like a hero? Would you be like a vigilante? Would you fight crime?
What I would do is I wouldn't be out for myself so much. I would not let anyone know I have a superpower. Yeah. And then I'll make a YouTube channel where I can do the craziest things and not get hurt.
You're smart.
I mean, that kind of is being out for yourself.
This kind of me now.
You could like fall.
Maybe I do have superpowers.
You do have a
You could like fall off 80-foot building, but like you fly at that little.
Yeah, you could do mental stuff.
Yeah.
And then people would be like, it's fake. And then you could be like, I'll live stream it.
Yeah, just be like,
I'll
come
prove
here.
it. Not
I'll show you.
clickbait, much real.
Then you can fly to their doorstep and just be like, watch this.
That's good then. You could be like the painless man. Like you do not feel pain. It's like the guy in Deadpool. You know, like his nerve endings are all shot, so he doesn't feel pain. You do that, and you could just do mental stuff.
It would be crazy.
You could like tour the country, just like hurting yourself.
You like invulnerable, so you could just get a sword, stab it through yourself.
Yeah.
But don't tell anyone.
Have you seen that video? It's like an old video. This dude that just puts a sword through his stomach.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And because he's done it so many times,
it's like
his body is built a certain like
groove where the blade
you
goes.
can just put it through, and like all,
That's
the organs
insane.
it's crazy.
They're weird, isn't it?
It's what
Do you want to try?
no. There's David Blaine did this thing where he puts a needle through his arm in front of Ricky Gervais. And Ricky Gervais is like, that's just real.
Yeah.
That's not
a magic trick. You
That's
just
real.
stabbed
You
yourself.
and he has, because what you do is you can do that so many times that it actually builds some sort of
scar tissue or something.
Scar tissue that you can always pierce through.
That's
And it actually starts becoming less painful.
So that's what you would do. You would be like the
weird.
painless. What would your name be?
Painless.
Painless.
Brainless, painless.
Brainless, painless. That's cool. So we've got, what was yours?
Dr. Mind Dude.
Dr. Mind Dude and Brainless, Painless. And you would...
mind control, you feel pain.
Feel
pain.
Oh shit, yeah, he's fucked you.
No, he
In a
hasn't.
supervillain battle, he'd win.
No, because I'm Superman. And I've got a super brain. And what I do is...
You
I would
should have been
literally-
Antique Man, and you could have just spent your
I
whole
would
life
just grab...
That would be
infinite flower.
that would be time control.
I'd wait until
back in time.
I'd wait until Dr. Mind Dude is asleep, yeah? And because I'm so strong, I would just like grab the top of his head and the bottom of his feet and push him together like a car crusher. So he's a little ball and then just chuck him.
See, what you're not thinking about is that my mind dude powers are so powerful that my dreams come real with illusions.
He's just making stuff up now. His,
Nah.
his villain is just his villain is just the best.
I would be a super villain.
But I'm like, super. Go on then, what's yours?
Yeah, go on.
Oh god. I'd like to say I'd be a hero, but fighting crime must take up a lot of time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I think I would be like an anti-hero. I think I would be completely out for myself. I'd want something where all my problems were solved. And it would be in some way I would commit crimes, but there would be no way I'd be caught.
What would be good for you?
I'd have something where I could like rob banks.
What fits in that is just stopping time. Being able to stop time. You'd be able to do all of those.
Yeah, I guess. I just want to I'd rob banks and freeze time, and then like I wouldn't get caught.
You just freeze time, go in, rob the entire bank, and then like when it comes back, they're like, "Oh, my entire bank's been robbed."
Yeah.
The CCTV,
it would be
nothing's there.
It would be like that would be one of the best powers.
Yeah.
Like imagine it, you could just go like that, and then you could just go around the streets, grab people, pick them up.
But
put 'em in your
with that
van.
power, I could save
And then
so many people, but I just wouldn't.
Well, you said that there's not enough time to be a superhero. There is if you can stop it.
Yeah, I still wouldn't be a hero though.
Yeah, because then it's not.
I would
then
rob
instead
banks.
of time, it's effort, and that's even worse than time.
No. I tell you what I'd do. I would rob all of the banks in the country, right? I'd rob them all. And because I could also stop time, I would then become a really successful like business entrepreneur. And I would go around the country, and because all these banks have been robbed, I would then pause time and like come up with really intricate plans, because obviously I'm not that clever. And then I would like
You
go
never
and I
need
would
to
help
pause
the
time for
banks out. So I would look like a really good citizen, but I'd also be robbing, because if all of a sudden like that, all of the banks in the country had no money, we'd be fucked. But then I come along, this super successful trillionaire, and I'm like, I can help you all out. Wow, he's a pillar of the community. When
Wow.
in secret, I'm the one that robbed them all.
Wow, I never saw that episode of Bernard's Watch.
Bernard's Watch! Whoa! That was a cool man.
Yeah,
Bernard's
He
Watch
never
is-
did that, did he?
No, he just used it to like win a tricycle race at his primary school. or
yeah.
something. He never
Mate,
robbed no.
I'll tell you what. If I was his age and I had one of them,
Right, let's
Someone should make a reboot of Bernard's Watch where he's older and he's like a criminal. Right, yeah, I have no idea what my name would be, but that's what I'd do. So if anyone could do some art of us as our super... There you go, like that.
And I'll just be like,
Yeah. You basically just are what you are now.
just with a bit more definition.
I feel pain.
Basically, what we took from that is that you don't want to feel any pain. You want to manipulate and control the world, and I just want some money.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Well,
not
should
good
we go
people.
on to our...
Tell us what you would be if you were a superhero, and what
Yeah.
your name would be, and what
In
you
the
would do.
comments.
Oh yeah, we got to get those comments. The more comments and likes you guys leave, the more it helps us out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome to topic 2, where we have Gerg Sagan. Is that your name?
Yes.
Yes.
Now we know. Obviously, we have our new feature that where we're going to do Gerg Sagan at the end of some videos, some podcasts. You know, sometimes we might do Agony Greg, sometimes we might do Gerg Sagan, but Matt's also got Matt Facts, Fat Facts, and the news. But we're not going to do Gerg Sagan today. I know you guys really like Gerg Sagan, but we've been flooded with an abundance of agony cunt questions.
As soon as you tell someone it's going to go, that's
Yeah.
we've
Yeah.
been asking for him.
I'm going to shoot out a bunch of agony cunts.
So we're going to do some agony cunts, but to make up for not having Gerg Sagan, Greg has made a science quiz for me and Matt. Now, I know nothing about science. Science was like my worst subject at school.
I got like a C.
I think I got like a
GCSEs.
low D.
I just feel sick being near you two.
I can't. I know nothing of
Greg got
science.
4 A's in science.
Yeah.
3.
But
3.
No,
the loser.
I did 3 GCSEs.
The loser of this quiz between me and Matt is going to have to do a forfeit, and that forfeit will be Gerg Sagan has a Greg experiment up his sleeve. Can you say what it is?
Yeah, if you want.
You
We might even
let
change
the
it.
okay. Well, we won't say then because we might change it. But basically, whoever loses this is going to have a Greg experiment performed on them on Matt's channel.
Gonna be a
So
A lab rat.
Well, I know I'm gonna lose because I know you're better at science than I am, and chances are he's probably spouted some science shit in the past that you can remember.
Well,
I know
Matt's watched
nothing.
a lot of documentaries. He's probably.
I know
yes,
Greg.
He's been more
I know
well-read
Greg.
than some people.
Yeah, and Greg thinks he's right all the time. So
Yeah, always.
if
I
you
always
know
am right.
anything about science, or in fact, this would be even better. If you Google Greg's questions and find the right answer.
That's where I found all my answers. So they're just going to get the same answer as me.
What you said though? He's from
No,
your
no,
head.
it's a joke.
Oh, okay. Come on, Gaggy.
Okay.
Right.
Right. How many questions have you got?
Can
7.
you do the
7. Christ.
All right.
Okay.
What killed the dinosaurs?
the Ice Age?
Yeah. Okay. Next. No.
Wait, how are we doing this?
That just goes into my first question.
How are we? No, but how are we
This
going
is
to
a
do this?
joke.
Is it no? But is it like whoever shouts it out first?
No, you got to shout beep, and if you don't answer straight away, then it goes to the next person, and you don't get a chance. That's how they do it in game shows. Usually.
Or what about you don't say the answer and you count down from 3 and then we both have to say it at the same time? Because I think doing the beep thing is too.
It's
Okay,
too
we do
reaction
this- do
based.
the
Yeah,
same.
you're
Right,
right.
so you ask a question, we both think about it, and then you say 3, 2, 1, and then we both say it together.
Okay.
That was about the only
that's
one
fair.
I knew, the
I think
Ice
that's fair.
Age.
All right. What is the difference between an asteroid and a meteor?
I don't know how we're going to say this at the same time. Oh, God. Maybe it would have been better if we...
Okay,
maybe
I
it would have
got-
been better
I
if we
got an answer.
wrote it down.
I got an answer.
No, that's fine. Yeah, you guys just shoot out.
What did you say? What was the difference between an asteroid and a meteor?
Yeah. What's the difference?
Is it a one-word answer? Can you, or do I have? Because
Well, it's not really one word answer, is it? But you can answer it in any way you want. It's just shoot out.
okay.
You can both answer at different times. It doesn't matter as long
Can
as you
I
get it
answer
right.
now?
Yeah.
What I think
Yeah, go
it
for it.
is. I think a meteor is what an asteroid is when it enters the
What do you think? It is?
the.
I was going to say
Atmosphere.
it's a different type of rock.
Matt wins.
Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah, you got it right. Yeah.
So it's an asteroid when it's out
in space,
and then when it enters the
it's
atmosphere,
a
it becomes
meteor
a
when
meteorite.
it starts burning up.
That was like my third answer because I was thinking size and then I was thinking speed because asteroid belts obviously.
My first thought was I was going to say that a meteorite is maybe an asteroid that's broken up. I did, but I didn't.
Oh, well, you didn't get it, so.
No, I didn't get it.
Okay, this one's a little bit more difficult. This is to do with subatomic physics.
Fuck's sake.
Just sabotaging us.
Okay, there's 3 possible answers though,
Oh,
so
God.
it's easy.
It's easy.
What kind of particle is a neutron? What kind of particle?
Okay.
So it's a neutron, but there's different names for the sort of particle it is, depending on the sort of arrangement of the quarks. So
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just gonna say God particle because I saw it in the news once.
I was going to say an atom. I don't know.
there's 3 answers: a baryon, a fermion, or a hadron. Large hadron collider. There we go. I thought maybe
I
one of you
feel
would get
like
the hadron, but oh well.
I feel like I'm at school again.
Hadron Collider found the God particle. I get half a point.
Oh, for fuck's
That's,
sake.
I'm not allowing that.
All
Okay.
Right, so we're 3 questions in and he's winning 1-0.
Yeah. Okay. Number 3. What is the fastest living dinosaur?
What do you mean, living?
Because dinosaurs are still alive.
Shark. It's from.
An ostrich.
Ostrich.
Yeah.
Eh,
It looks like a horrible dinosaur thing. And isn't it like
a
one of the...
sparrowhawk.
An emu.
Guys, I need one answer.
Well, I've said 2, so... And he said 2.
Peregrine. It's the peregrine falcon.
You. Greg's a cunt.
Now, I will give you both half a point though, because you actually guessed birds, so
Okay.
it's a half a point.
So you're on 1.5 and I'm on half. Great.
Okay.
How's it not
Now this is something relating to something that I have taught you both, and it is
God.
when did the anus first evolve?
600 million years ago!
Well,
Same answer.
Alright.
Yeah.
You both get a point.
It's
good to see that they're listening.
No, great. He gets the point because he said it first, and I literally just said same answer.
But this is where
Because he could do the same
this
thing
is
with
where
me.
the quiz flaws. Maybe next time we'll do this again, and we'll
Wait, what's the
Well,
point
we
of doing
need
the
to-
quiz if there's no flaws? You know what I mean?
we need to write the answers and then like flip it because we'll just copy.
It's
each
alright,
other.
we'll be fine.
We get some.
I'm
little
trying to be
whiteboards.
honest
Should we
enough
get
to
some
not.
little whiteboards.
Yeah, I'm trying to be
Yeah.
honest enough to not copy you because I don't want to cheat.
So we're both on 1.5.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll allow that. Okay.
Maybe we'll just do whoever says the right answer first then, because saying it at the same time is just
What is
shit.
the closest star to the sun?
What, it has a name.
Yeah, of course it has a name, man.
Closest star. Sirius.
Sirius. That's the only star I know.
Are you serious?
Sirius Black.
Are you going for serious?
Well, I was going to say because it's the only
It's
star
not
I know.
Sirius, is it? It's the...
Well, I'm just going to say no, it's not. You can keep going. Is it whoever gets the first answer right? Just for, surely you know.
I'm going to
some
make
names of
myself
stars.
sound really stupid here. Is it like Mercury? Because isn't it like a
That's
a star?
That's a planet.
I know it, but isn't what's
Planet.
the rule of like some planets are stars or some stars are planets or something? How does that work? Or have you not got time to explain it to me?
A planet.
Or am I just being stupid?
Planet is like a big ball of gas or rock, whereas I guess a star is a big ball of gas, but it's like gas that's like burning up in
Okay.
I
I thought
in
there was
reactions.
some weird science rule.
How's
that-
it not Sirius?
Because Sirius isn't that close. It's quite far away.
Is it Sirius the North Star?
No, that's Polaris.
I don't
Is
know
it
the
Polaris?
name. I don't know the
No, it's
names
not
of any-
Polaris.
What's the South Star?
It's not any of the famous stars. It's famous for being close to us, though. It's got a really cool name. And there's a video game with the name of it. But it came out in the 90s.
No Man's Sky. Sky.
Do you guys give up? Do you guys give up?
No Man's Scar. Yeah, I don't know.
It's Alpha Centauri.
I'm familiar with that, but I didn't give that answer. So
Okay, this one
All
is...
right, yeah.
There's a chance for 2 points in this question. Okay. Now, what is the powerhouse of the cell? That's the first one. And what did it used to be before it was? Everyone knows what the powerhouse of the fucking cell is.
I have no
You know,
idea what
listen
you're
in
even
school.
talking about.
Matt, you know what a powerhouse of the cell is, right?
nucleus.
Dude, in science in my school, they used to put Brainiac on and then leave the room. I don't know.
He knows how to blow up microwave.
Science education in this country.
I don't. I that's the kind of stuff that I just never cared for. I don't care about. Is it?
I don't
is
even
it just the
understand-
cell wall?
I don't even understand
No.
the question.
We don't even have cell walls.
I don't even
Cell wall.
A
understand.
cell wall
nucleus.
is what a
What's the
is
other
what
thing?
plant cell has. There's a few things. Do you want me to just I'll give you the powerhouse of cell. It's mitochondria.
I don't know what this means. I don't understand it. Gerg Sagan, you're too clever
Okay,
for me.
This isn't clever. This
My
is
little
just,
fickle mind
it's
can't
just,
take
it's
it.
just reciting what a book told me. But what did it used to be? What was a mitochondria?
I don't even know what the
before
original
mitochondria
thing
was
we're
part of
talking
our
about.
cell. What was it?
What is a mitochondria?
A tumor.
Close.
A growth.
I think go with that line of
A
reasoning.
cyst.
Something that shouldn't be there. What can get
An
in,
appendix.
What can get inside your body and it shouldn't
A
be
parasite.
there? Keep going.
A bacteria.
There.
I don't even
get-
know what
you
the
get a point.
question was.
You get a point. Yeah. Go.
I don't know.
That
what-
means he wins. Unless you got
no,
one.
he's
more.
got like
So
two more
there's
questions.
One more question.
But I only got 1 point because I didn't know the first.
And there will
bit.
be if Matt gets this one right.
So
then that
what?
will be
I'm
a
on 2.5 and
tiebreaker.
he's on 1.5.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's cool though.
I
Because I know
really,
the plan we have
what
for
you
what's
said-
I
going
really
down.
don't want to lose another challenge
The
in this
mitochondria,
podcast.
the stuff that metabolizes the oxygen for us and all that, used to be a bacteria.
I have no
So
idea
cool.
what you're talking about.
That's so cool.
So
Anyway,
cool.
what is the event horizon of a black hole? What does it mean? What is an event horizon of a black hole?
I don't know what an event horizon means.
Have you not watched Interstellar?
Isn't event horizon where you it starts to stretch everything when you're going in?
Yeah, essentially. But what? Why?
I
does it
think I know
exist?
what causes a black hole. Isn't
What?
it when like a star explodes in on itself or something?
It's
like that?
extreme gravity.
Yeah, extreme gravity. Yeah.
But what I don't understand the
why?
question.
What is why? What? why is the gravity so powerful that it creates the event horizon? What's it doing?
It's tearing a hole in the.
But there's something to do with light. Think about light.
Is it light burning it
Light
like a
gets
magnifying
stretched.
glass?
No, stretch. Think about it.
Light travels, light speed, burn hole through planet
no,
explodes.
nothing to do with
black hole.
burning. There's no burning involved.
It's when the
The
light
gravity's
bends.
so strong that it does something to light.
It bends it.
It
doesn't-
drags it down. Gravity
slows
drag
it.
light.
You got it right. That's what the event horizon is, where the gravity is so strong that not even light can escape it.
Gravity drag light make black hole
The
does.
fastest thing in the universe can't escape it. That's how
Right,
powerful black
wait.
hole is.
So I just lost to gravity pulled light or some shit in a science quiz. Gravity pull light. Fuck this.
Well, that's the only good answers I'm getting from you guys. What did you
Gravity
expect?
pull light.
Alright, dude, okay, I'll do an easy science quiz. What is the closest planet to the Earth?
Mars. I don't fucking know.
Mercury.
No.
No, it's not.
Closest planet.
Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn,
Closest
Uranus.
planet to Earth, not the sun.
Neptune's in there somewhere
cla-
as well.
You're thinking the sun.
Oh,
Closest planet to
Venus.
Earth. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So I was on the other side.
That's what an easy question would be.
No, but I
fuck's
messed
sake.
that up because I thought you said the closest one to the
Yeah,
sun.
yeah.
But the hottest planet is also Venus.
It is.
Is
There
it?
we go.
So
I
hot.
want
That
to give you.
is-
I want to give you points.
Points.
Fuck off, that wasn't in the quiz!
wait.
Nah, because you just guessing shit.
I said no, I
He's
didn't.
not-
No, I didn't, because I know my very easy method just speeds up naming planets. I know that, and I said
Okay,
Mars because
okay.
it goes
How about
Venus,
this?
Earth,
All right.
Mars. I knew that.
Mars is
Alright,
further away than
alright,
Venus.
Yeah, but I just got the other side. I still thought about it. I didn't just guess.
I can, I lost. That's fair enough. Lewis wins the science
I haven't
quiz.
won a versus thing on this
But-
fucking podcast yet. I needed
Which means
this.
Greg is
That's why it's
going-
so emotional.
which means Greg is gonna use me as a lab rat in a Greg experiment.
Thank God, because I don't want to be involved in anything Gerg Sagan has up his sleeves. He's a very intelligent man, is Gerg Sagan, but his experiments are nasty and cruel.
I just like burning things.
Not being
Living, dead,
Living dead.
the living
about to
dead.
die.
About to die.
Old-
I like all the different stages.
Right, guys. Today we have.
Oh Christ!
Are we gonna go into the news? I've only got like two.
Just
news
do a
things.
quick-
well, you
news.
can choose.
Quick- nice quick one.
You can do the news, or you can do fat facts. What would you like to do?
Well, I can do
Because
one
we're
of
doing
each.
Agony Greg.
But do fat facts and then Agony Greg.
You want to do fat facts? You don't have to do the news, man.
We can do news
If they're
if
not
you
that
want, but we
good.
can do
No,
fat
I've got
facts.
one news thing that I need you guys to react
Okay,
to.
we're doing news then.
Okay, we'll do the news. Right. Right, okay. So it's time for the news. Matt is going to do the news today. And then we're going to do some agony cunt. Like old times. Our old formula. Okay, right, so I understand you have some news stories for us, Matt.
Go on.
Would you like to share?
I'm not going to go into much further on this. So I'm literally just reading off a screenshot. I
Okay.
just want you guys to see what's going on in the world. Specifically, this one is in Kenya. The Kenyan official has said homosexual lions learnt it from copying gay tourists.
What? Homosexual lions learnt to be homosexual from watching gay
So
tourists.
what he's saying is that some gay dudes came for a safari. They got off the safari bus.
Yeah.
They fucked. Two lions were watching them fuck. And then the two lions turned to each other. And then lion...
You wanna have a go?
and in their lion tongue said, they two dick, 4 ball. We two dick, 4 ball. Let's smash.
Is that how lions think, is it?
Wait, they obviously don't think like properly because they're
Well,
fucking
they're animals. They fuck anything. They
Yeah.
don't have sexuality.
It's like penguins.
I mean-
It's like penguins live in Antarctica and they fuck like men.
It's in
Yeah,
an
I know.
animal's instinct to mate with the opposite
They're gonna
gender,
mate- they're just gonna mate
but they're
you.
still gonna hump fucking anything.
Look at bonobo fucking chimpanzees.
My
man.
dog will go to the dog park. He'll hump a male dog, a female dog. He'll hump your leg. He'll shag anything. It doesn't mean he's been watching fucking Brokeback Mountain.
just think-
It's just fucking. It's what they do.
Yeah. But he's just blaming it on gay tourists.
All right. Now, I don't know about you.
I think he's
But,
trying to just
if
get
I
rid of...
paid thousands to go on a safari, I wouldn't, like you say, have got off the bus and taken it as an opportune moment to start like making out with my boyfriend and fucking him in front of the. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like...
Who's having sex in front of lions?
Yeah, you'd
Yeah.
be in the bus going, "Wow, look at them."
No, but
You think the lion was sat there going,
No, but he's
"Them two in
quite...
that bus look a bit."
Like,
cunt."
I don't want to be mean or anything,
Oh,
but
there we go.
he's from, Africa. And I'm not being mean against Africans, but anyone that's watched those videos of Ugandan guys, like, going...
They eat the poo-poo?
They eat the poo-poo. I mean, I'm not saying that Kenyans are like this, but this guy seems like an eat the poo-poo sort of fan. Probably
Fan.
he probably watches a lot of the poo-poo videos.
It is so painful they have to take drugs.
Exactly.
Okay, so the next one is something I wasn't aware of until one of our fans called Dom. We all know Dom.
Good old Dom.
He's our
Okay.
Dom.
I love Dom.
Dominates.
He said to me, you should boil a sanitary pad and then get Greg to drink it, because apparently at the moment that's what teenagers are doing to get high.
Somebody mentioned this to me the other day. I don't know if it was you.
Wait, so...
But somebody said to me the other day, "Oh, people are boiling fanny pads and getting fucking oil."
Fanny pads.
Like somebody
That's-
said
that's
that
a
to me
proper
the other
British
When
day.
we were
way to-
younger, I'm not joking, when we were younger, me and Greg thought that my mum's sanitary pads were like airplane stickers.
Do you know what my mum called them the other day?
What?
It was really weird. She called them jam rags. I was like, fucking wow, didn't need that in my life. My
As
mum's
biz-
saying jam rag.
Damn right.
As bizarre as it sounds, young Indonesians have found another affordable way to get tipsy: boiling sanitary pads and drinking the water. Apparently, there's chlorine in it, and it creates feeling of flying and stimulate.
Oh, not used sanitary towels, just normal ones.
Yeah, they're not that crazy.
Right, I was going to say.
So that means that if we're going to do it, we're going to have to step our game up.
We have to get a bunch of used ones. So
Or
send
just,
them in.
if it's 'cause
Send them into our
if it's
PO
because
box.
of the chlorine, just drink pool water.
Well, when we were
Yeah, just go swimming.
when me and Greg were doing that Bored Alive video, we were joking around about there being like chlorine gas and stuff. I mean, that was a joke.
I definitely felt
Do
quite
you know what would
high.
be an amazing video? I just had this weird idea. I was watching Dirty Sanchez the other night. You know when they do that thing where they get weighed and then they got like an hour to eat as much food as they can, and whoever's put on the least loses. If you want to drink chlorine, you go to a swimming pool, right? All three of us. We get weighed before. We swim around for half an hour, drinking pool water, and get out. And whoever's put on the most weight.
The best way to judge it is who feels like they're flying the most.
Yeah, who's got like the most dilated pupils?
Who needs to go to the hospital?
But it says creates feeling of flying and hallucinations similar to the sensation experienced when taking certain drugs.
Dude, that sounds weird.
Yeah, but what drugs? That's what I'm interested in.
Oh, okay. The used
Mushrooms,
the
I'd
used
imagine.
pads they took from the trash were put in boiling water.
Oh, the use pads from the trash. Now this is stepping the game up.
After it cooled down, they drank it together.
Jesus, man.
I
don't
mean,
know.
you've got to already be on some pretty hard drugs to do that in the first place.
Imagine living somewhere where you being at a moment in your life where you have to do that to get high.
I don't know who
I
started.
love my mates to death. Do you know what I mean? But if one day one of them was like, "Do you want to go around the back of the bins and get some used sanitary pads and we'll drink it?" I would
just
stop
like-
talking to them.
I just feel like
I wouldn't be friends anymore.
I just feel like that's enough. That's enough.
Stop it, you!
Stop.
Stop!
Stop.
Just
Fucking
let's just
hell.
huff some glue like a normal person.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Literally, there's like a fucking hardware store like two
So
two
it's-
blocks away.
It
Let's
says,
go.
this is the end of it. It says, I don't know who started it all, but I knew it started about 2 years ago. There is no law against it so far. There is no law against these kids using a mixture of mosquito repellent and cold syrup to get drunk.
Mosquito.
Now that sounds more up my alley. That's some good shit.
There we go. Gay lions and drinking sanitary pad water. That was News with Matt.
Thank you, news boy.
Yeah.
Fat news. Okay, and now I'm gonna do some agony. Greg, you're gonna have to pick that phone back up.
No, because you got your phone back out the toilet.
My phone's over there. Hang on, 30 seconds.
Maybe I should do agony kind of win just like a voice.
Okay,
We're gonna. This is quick fire, cunt.
I'm gonna try and fire off some quick agony cunts. I know we got some on Instagram. We got some on YouTube.
I'll be
as
nice and
well.
quick because the podcast is actually a decent length, so we'll try to hit an hour. So we'll do 5 minutes.
Okay.
I'll literally I can shoot off. I can give answers to every question of life in a second. So
Okay. Right.
I spoke to my mum the other day, and she listened to a bit of the podcast, and she was like, "This is online. You can talk about this kind of stuff online." I was just like, "Yeah, whatever."
yeah, so I was just like, yo, bitch.
Great.
Okay. Right. Okay. So I've got some.
Quick fire cunt.
Okay. Undead Killjoys on Instagram said, "Dear agony cunt, what's the best form of headstone for snowboarding?"
I fucking love whoever wrote that.
What?
Undead Killjoys.
I don't get it.
You know,
Which,
like when
if
we
you were
talking-
going to snowboard on a headstone, what's the best kind?
Crosses. It gives you a nice line to put your feet on, but also a little bit of line on the side for stability.
Do you use dead mummy crosses? The wooden ones, like those snow tennis shoes, as well.
Now, for snow tennis shoes, you want to use the Jewish like sort of star, Jew star, and then
Oh god.
there you go.
Well, I would say I'd get a couple mates and we'd go down on a monolith.
Okay, this is a good one. Dibblesworth _the_6th on Instagram said, "If your Uncle Jack helped you off a horse, would you help your Uncle Jack off a horse?"
Yes.
Next.
I mean, there's no need to go further, but at the end of the day, it's important to jack off horses to get their semen because it's quite hard to mate them sometimes. If you get that semen, you can just shove it up the horse that you want them to mate with's fanny. You get then you can breed with whichever horses you want. It's great.
Okay, Sean _A.T_Henry on Instagram said, "Dear agony cunt, I forgot the clocks were going back, so my bomb went off 1 hour too early, which resulted in blowing myself up. So why do people believe Australia is real when people can't live upside down?"
That's a good question. Is the other reason why Antarctica can't exist because it would just fall off?
Keep talking.
Have you ever got an ice cube and put it on the bottom of a ball? Just falls off. It makes sense for it to be like up on the top where the Arctic is, but yeah. But also about your bomb going off. I mean, at least you seem to have some function of your thumbs, so that's good. So maybe you can make more.
Okay, I'm moving on to YouTube. Phil789 on YouTube said, "Dear Agony Greg, I listen to your podcast at work, and when it's funny, I laugh, and then try not to laugh and sound like I'm choking to death or crying. How do I avoid getting caught, and how do I explain it when I get caught? Love, Philip. Kiss, kiss."
You need to just go straight to your boss, and you need to take him by the balls, and just be like, "Oi, I'm watching this fucking podcast, and if you interrupt me, I'm gonna kick the shit out of you." And then if they fire you, then what you do is you go to their house when they're asleep, and you kidnap their family. And then you hold
Right,
them,
disclaimer. Don't do anything Agony Cunt says.
and then you tie them up and force them to watch this podcast.
Okay, I've got one last one that, please, for the love of God, do not listen to what Agony Greg says on this. Jake Wilson on YouTube said, "Dear Agony Cunt, I'm trying to think of a sexual way to propose to my girlfriend. Any suggestions?"
Well, first I need to know what kind of play you're into. You in the butt play? What would you do? Like,
What would he do?
What do you
because the
do?
thing is, you could do like the whole like putting the wedding ring on your dick, but obviously,
How the fuck? How big are this girl's fingers? How are you gonna fit a wedding ring on
That's
your dick?
I was just about to get to that.
Oh,
but
sorry,
anyway,
go on.
it doesn't matter now because you've ruined it. But anyway,
Sorry, I interrupted.
but
Agony
the
Cunt.
bad thing is
Sorry.
if you put that on your dick and she's giving you a blowjob, she just swallowed the whole motherfucking ring. Now you could do it out the butt, so like she's going there giving you a little finger, and then she comes
Wait, is that like, "Hey, sweetheart, don't use your index today. Use a wedding."
Use this finger.
You got him.
That's another way. There's loads of ways you can do it. That's what I can recommend. I mean, yeah, essentially.
I would open my pee hole and then put the ring in it like that. You know, like
So like the diamond's poking
yeah,
out.
you know, like how they open it up and it's got that thing that's holding onto the ring on the inside. It would just be my
You could get a Prince Albert just done, and then you put the wedding ring through the hole.
Have you seen that old Lord of the Rings sketch thing with Jack Black when he's Frodo and he does a Prince Albert with the ring?
No,
You've not seen
no,
that?
that sounds amazing.
It's good.
So you're thinking. Use the old.
Oh, you should
like
have!
this. Butthole
I will!
goes in, comes out with a ring. Genius.
What's this brown stone?
Babe, you need to clean it up there.
Oh god, that's gross.
Okay, fuck you.
So we that's the end of the podcast now, guys.
Yeah, Jesus.
Again, remember to hit the like. We're trying to get 100 likes per video at the moment. That's the aim. The aim of the game.
Indeed.
Oh, and the tip jars down below as well. If I haven't read out the previous tip jar, people, it will be in the next episode because we'll do it in like a lump sum.
We'll pile some up as opposed to just doing 2 or 3. D&D should hopefully be starting very, very soon. We're just working on some final touches before we can start filming.
Yeah, the tip jar has actually gone towards us paying for what we can use.
We've just bought some props and things for D&D, so it's going to be very immersive. That's all I'll say. Yeah.
Fucking wedding ring.
use this really awkward finger. Oh,
No. This is what you do. Is you get your girlfriend to put a finger like that and be crouched down, and then what you do is you take your trousers down and then you turn around. And then you do like the wedding propose like position, but it sits onto her finger, and she's like, "What are you doing?" And then obviously you sit back up.
You know, like when Frodo catches the ring, he just lays under you and you just poop it out.
What's that noise?
It's the noise of a ring.
Who asked that question?
I can't remember. I said it.
Thank you for that.
Jake Wilson, I think
Jake
was
Wilson.
his name.
Jake Wilson, what a fucking hero. We love you guys. Thank you so much.
Yes. See you all next week.
Yeah.
Every Sunday at 7 o'clock for people that keep asking me.
Yeah.
See you later.
We genuinely do love you, and we would read every comment, and we like.
We do.
being
All
involved.
6 of them.